I was with a preceptor today, or I was precepting somebody. Basically, I had a person following me around all day that has apparently just like a non-stop talk button starting at 6:30 in the morning. And I knew I was doomed as soon as she asked me 10 questions before 7 o'clock. So I'm hiding in a locker room so she can't talk. It's 2:45 right now. Thank God for the silence. Thank the Lord. It's getting pretty late. It is 7 o'clock and I really haven't had much to eat today. I had 2 chicken breasts and some fries for lunch, but other than that, like nothing. I mean, 2 Premier protein shakes, but you guys have seen those. You know, they're not that big, 30 grams a piece. Other than that, this is what we're going with for the pre-workout meal. Double chicken bowl. And then we have 6 grams of L-citrulline, 5 grams of creatine, maybe a little bit more creatine than that because I missed yesterday, so I did probably like 7.5. I try to take my creatine every day, but, you know, sometimes I forget. Go test the waters on the triceps. And shoulders, I already know what I'm doing. Spam and rear delts, and then some lateral raises. Front delts, not too sure yet. Biceps. Biceps or biceps. We're doing some sort of I don't need to overcomplicate it. I don't need to try to predict what I'm going to go do. I'm just going to bring the intensity into the gym and destroy a workout. It's 8 o'clock Friday night. We're just pulling up to the gym, just getting dark. Nobody's here. The parking lot is pretty much empty. And we're going to go destroy some arms. So I'll catch you in there.
I come from the aesthetics only era.
Aesthetics only era? Tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay.
Oh, hey, I'm not saying you're good.
We're gonna get some gains going, guys. So first thing that we're doing for front delts, okay? Shoulder presses. And I got Arnold on here, so we gotta finish. We gotta put Arnold in the workout, right? We'll do Arnold presses later. But to start, we're gonna do basic shoulder presses. And with these, I don't know if you guys have seen me do shoulder presses. I don't go up all the way every time. I don't like walking out because I feel like the last little movement right there is triceps. So in order to keep tension on the front delt, that's where I'm going. Like, that's the range of motion.
So when I'm doing these, I'm just trying to get the bottom of the dumbbell over my head.
I don't think we're going to do one particular exercise. That's not going to be a superset in this workout. Doing a whole lot of supersets, baby. So as you guys can see, you know, biggest dumbbells in the gym.
Starting the workout, just getting a shoulder pump, bringing all of these sets to at least 10 reps, maybe a little bit more.
It's a great way to start a shoulder pump right there. Sitting down for everything we just did. Front delts, side delts, rear delts. Start some triceps up.
Good example of how I like getting a tricep pump. The first 2 reps, pause reps, finding out where I want the contraction, and then after that, just picking up the pace a little bit and pumping blood into the muscle.
All right, so I said the inside of my elbow is feeling tight. It feels pretty good. I don't even really want to do this weight, to be honest. Just looked lonely over here, so we're coming to hit it.
All right, welcome to the first quad set of the workout. So we're starting with 50s, and we're doing regular shoulder press and some reverse flies. Bringing these pretty close to failure, not all the way to failure though. And then we're dropping the weight to 32.5s, spamming some mid delts, and finishing with some Arnolds.
Oh, you're saying I look giant? Let's go. That's my guy. A little too heavy for rear delts. That's still pretty heavy. All right, we didn't incorporate the 17.5s on the last set. Question is, how are we gonna incorporate them in this one? Probably just a further burnout, to be honest. How long is this set gonna be? Probably 3 minutes. 3 minutes of tension, I would guess. When I edit the video, I'll let you guys know.
Starting this superset with Arnold's, and the reason for doing Arnold's is it emphasizes the stretch in the front delt. Straight into rear delts, and not much of a movement on these because I already have a pump going. All of these sets have been over 8 reps, but honestly, I wasn't counting them when I was doing the workout. I was just going based off feel.
Three-quarters of the stack. See how it feels? I do want to move you guys a little up. Yeah, for some reason, tricep pushdowns feel good. Guys, I can't tell you how long I've been doing tricep pushdowns, and I still got to adjust my feet every time that I do it. Never too early, never too late to throw them in. Start with hammer curls, the go-to to get a pump for me. Get the fuck out of there.
So for this superset, we started with alternating hammer curls, and then right here we're switching to supinated alternating curls and bringing it pretty close to failure on both of the sets.
Easiest possible superset that you can throw into a workout. Add some dips.
Don't focus on the number of reps that you're getting. Try to focus on the mind-muscle connection.
On these guys, keeping the elbows basically in the same spot the entire time, trying not to swing at all, and then dangling the wrists as I go up. Not stopping. All right, this is going to be basically a second go around on the supersets that we've been doing. I'm thinking for triceps we're going to go to push downs, and we could throw some single arms in there as well. Biceps. Once biceps get a little bit more tired, a little bit more fatigued and pumped, do some dinner plates. Yeah, so like when I do them, my elbows naturally want to flare out. So I'll explain this to you guys as well. Like whenever I do these, my elbows naturally want to come out, but I'm purposely, when I'm going back, focusing or trying to just bring them straight back. I feel like I get a better stretch in my tricep. All right, so the barbell when we first started on this didn't feel great. We're gonna do single arm, see how it feels. Going pretty light as well, 32.5 is not bad. But also, you know, favorite bicep exercise. All right, the right arm feels great, but that really wasn't the question. Kind of just the left arm for me. And yeah, like right there, you know? Doesn't feel splendid by any means. That's what we're doing, guys. Focusing on this right here every time that I go down. Every time that I get a squeeze as well, though, I like want to move this. I just literally focus on that the entire time. And guys, whenever I'm doing these, I'm trying to finish with my elbow behind my hip, basically. A better squeeze that way. Stretching all the way down, probably the better idea.
While I was doing single arm preachers for the workout, I was really just focused on time under tension. Wasn't really too focused on the amount of reps I was getting, but it's easy to push yourself to failure or past failure doing single arm preachers. That's why I like it so much. Like you see me grabbing the bottom of my forearm here, and it's just helps with stabilizing the bicep. You can also use it to get a few more reps. One thing that I want to add in here that helps me with my mind-muscle connection oftentimes is physically feeling my bicep with the hand that's not working. So if you struggle getting a good mind-muscle connection, give it a try.
Good. I haven't heard it. Is it fire? It's one of my favorite ways to end basically any workout. I feel like it's a great way to finish any workout. Go back to a basic compound movement, go a little bit lighter, slow down the reps a little bit, and just get a squeeze. I'm gonna have Chris line triceps in no time. Just wait on it.
Noting the pace of these reps, so not in a rush to do these sets, not in a rush to do the reps, just focusing time under tension and going pretty light here, but really just emphasizing the stretch and the contraction, or trying to at least.
This is mainly going to be it for the triceps, guys. We'll go a little bit heavier. We'll turn this into a drop set. We'll do keeping my elbows, I don't know, a little bit in front of me when I'm doing the stretch, trying to go slow. And then on the way down, like if I'm finishing, I try to get my elbows back a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Arms are feeling juicy though. Not bad. Oh. It's gonna be a heavy set.
Doing a minimum of 6 reps for all of these, depending on how heavy and slow I was going, but usually between 8 and 12 reps.
Definitely could go a little bit slower on those reps, but it's kind of what this set was for, is to go slow. That first set was mainly just to exhaust the triceps before the set. You can't exhaust the triceps before the set. Before this set, though, you can. Yeah. You know when your triceps are so pumped up, they just look flat almost? That's how I feel mine are right now. Spamming mid delts to finish the workout. Mid delts, and we're gonna do heavy hammers, and then see where the set takes us. Told myself I wasn't gonna go too heavy with biceps in particular, so this will be the only heavy set that we're doing. I want to keep going, believe me, I do, but I started feeling it in my elbow, and I know I need to rest it, so. So what's that mean? Lighter supinated curls, baby.
I think there's a lot of different ways that you can hit your mid delts. All of them just like this, some version or another. But here towards the end of the workout, doing some partials or some half reps, but still getting a great pump out of it.
Gotta finish with these.
Thought I was going to finish with shoulders, but forgot that I didn't do dinner plates, so this was the last movement of the day.
Good arm day. Probably should have hit more rear delts, honestly. Didn't do a whole lot of rear delts spamming today or tonight. But overall, you know, pretty good workout, guys. Peace.
First one I saw. Fucking hotter than shit over here, dude.
What is that? That looks like a dildo.
Who are you gonna count it?
Oh, this is on fire.
Are you kidding?
You made me do
All hail Plankton!
All right, yo guys, I just finished up editing the Friday night workout. It is Monday around 12 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to post it. I don't have work this week, so the idea for the week is to record three YouTube videos like I've been doing, but I also want to come out with some shorts. I'm just not really sure how I want the shorts to be, or like how I want to format them. I said I wanted to go on a cut, and I'll probably go on a cut within the next month or so. And I'm thinking about making like a daily short of my day while I'm on the cut. Don't have a whole lot of stuff going on. I'm off work this week, which is a blessing. I took this week off about 2 months ago. Probably do a leg workout later tonight, hit the sauna, and then we got 225 by 225 tomorrow. And then, I don't know, probably come home and try to make a short tonight. I don't really know what I'm gonna make the short of. It'll probably suck. But it's okay to suck at things when you first get started, right? Like obviously you can't suck forever, but whenever you're starting something new, I feel like it's okay to suck at what you're doing. So I'm gonna start making shorts. They're probably gonna be horrible, but in a few months, hopefully they get better. I definitely feel like I've gotten better at making these YouTube videos as well in comparison to like my first 10. I feel like my last 10 or my previous 10 have been a whole lot better. So, just trying to improve on what I'm doing, and, don't be afraid to start something just because you're going to suck at it at first. We're going on 312's April 22nd. So I'm actually pretty excited for that. And it'll give me a chance to kind of like rearrange and reformat my content, which will be nice. I'm kind of excited for it. And last thing I want to say, emphasize the little things that are good in your day. I feel like that's something I don't always do, but I try to do it, and I think it's a good idea. Emphasize the good things in the day, and I'm not sure if decreasing the bad things, or I'm not sure if that would be a good thing or a bad thing, because I feel like some bad things are there for a reason. Yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys are doing well. Keep doing your thing. Peace.